Are you ready for a super slim gaming laptop with a big screen and lots of power? I'm Dan Ackerman. This is the MSI GS70 Stealth. Now, MSI is one of those companies that not only makes its own computers, it makes a lot of the bodies that other smaller boutique computer makers use to make their own gaming laptops. So it's nice to see the actual original version here. A lot of the 17-inch gaming laptops we've looked at recently, and we've been testing a whole bunch, from Origin, from Alienware, from others, are those really traditional big, bulky boxes. I love that this MSI version, even though it's a 17-inch laptop with a current generation NVIDIA graphics card, is super, super slim. It reminds me a little bit of the old 17-inch MacBook Pro that Apple doesn't even make anymore, but that was a great example of a really slim 17-inch system. And you see, it's not super light, but it is very thin, and they certainly pack a lot in there. You've got a 17.3-inch 1920 by 1080 screen. It is not a touch screen, but I haven't seen a full-fledged 17-inch gaming laptop with a touch screen yet. Maybe someday. You've got an NVIDIA 800 series card. In this case, it's the 870, not the super high-end 880, one step down from that. But I think in most games, you're probably not going to notice the difference, or you'll appreciate just the slim size of this even more. You can get a bunch of different configurations. This one has a 1 terabyte traditional hard drive and about 300 something gigs of SSD hard drive space, a couple of smaller drives sort of rated together. I also like the Steel Series keyboard on here. Getting a decent gaming keyboard, especially into a slimmer laptop, usually very difficult. Steel Series is a company that makes really good gaming keyboards, so even though this is a traditional kind of flat key island style keyboard here, it actually works really well for gaming. The touchpad passable, but you're probably going to be using a mouse 90% of the time anyway. Now, like most of the other big 17-inch gaming laptops, this guy is not inexpensive. This particular version is about $2,100. That's because you get that big double hard drive, the traditional giant drive, and then the smaller SSDs rated together. If you knock some of that down, you could probably get it down to $1,500, $1,600 and still get the great graphics card and the great design and the slim size. I certainly look forward to seeing a lot more of these thinner gaming laptops going forward. Hopefully somebody will get me a touchscreen version soon. I'm Dan Ackerman, and that's the MSI GS70 Stealth.